Close your eyes for a moment and picture a small cup held between both hands. Steam curls up in soft ribbons. The scent is savory and ocean deep, like a shoreline remembered. One slow sip, and your belly eases, like a tide smoothing sand.
I can feel that already. Honestly, a cup like that has rescued me after long travel or a late messy dinner. Simple, warm, and immediate comfort. Welcome to Earthy Remedy, your space for natural remedies, real food, and everyday wellness. I'm Fiona Thompson, co-host and nutritionist.
And I'm Samnang Bradley, host and wellness guide. Together, we explore how simple kitchen rituals and plant wisdom can help you feel steadier each day. Today, we're making a warm harbor broth, a kombu-and-miso sip meant to gently support digestion and bring a mineral-rich umami warmth to your day. It's under 20 minutes from pantry to cup, and we'll walk every step slowly so you can cook along if you like.
Before the recipe, let me tell you a quick story. A friend of mine came back from a week of late meals and airplane food. She said her stomach felt like an alarm, bloated, noisy, restless. She didn't want another heavy meal, just something that said, "I've got you." I made her a cup of this broth, and she texted later, "It's like a soft exhale." That's the real power of small rituals.
The research shows simple broths help with hydration and electrolytes, and small savory sips can cue digestion by increasing saliva and enzyme release. Nutritionally speaking, kombu provides iodine and soluble fibers, while miso gives fermented compounds and free amino acids that deepen flavor and may support microbial variety in small amounts. Let's break this down more clearly so you know what helps and when to be cautious. So, kombu is seaweed, right? It sounds healthy, but I always worry, can seaweed be too much of a good thing? Great question. Kombu is a concentrated source of iodine, which your thyroid needs, and it also contains alginate, a kind of soluble fiber that contributes to that silky mouthfeel and may modestly support digestion. But because iodine is potent, frequent large servings of kombu could affect people with thyroid conditions or those on thyroid medication. So enjoy it, but be mindful of frequency and portion size. And miso? That's fermented soy, sometimes chickpea. It tastes deep and satisfying. Does that fermentation actually do anything for the gut?
From the studies we have, small amounts of fermented foods can add diverse microbial compounds and bioactive peptides, and people often report improved digestive comfort. The effect sizes are modest, and fermentation isn't a cure-all, but it's a gentle, evidence-informed support. That's the bottom line. Useful, not miraculous.
Let's walk the practical side. I want this to feel simple and doable. Ingredient list. Read slowly so you can write it down or just listen. The full written recipe is in the show notes. 1 liter of filtered water, about 4 cups. 1 piece of dried kombu, roughly 6 by 3 inches, wiped clean. 2 tablespoons of miso paste, white, shiro miso for mildness, or chickpea miso if you avoid soy. 1 1-inch knob of fresh ginger, thinly sliced, optional. 1 scallion, sliced, optional. And up to 1 teaspoon of low-sodium soy sauce or tamari for depth, optional. Equipment is basic. A small pot, a wooden spoon, a ladle, a small bowl for tempering miso, and a strainer if you like a clear cup. We'll move through 8 gentle steps. I'll say each step, pause, and give a small tip so you can follow along in real time. Step 1. Pour 1 liter, 4 cups, of filtered water into your pot. Place the kombu in the water and let it sit cold for 5 minutes if you have time. This softens the kombu and starts a gentler extraction. If you're short on time, don't worry. You can start heating right away. The cold soak is a nice extra when you can do it. Step 2. Warm the water over medium heat. Watch for a gentle shimmer and tiny bubbles at the edges. Do not let it reach a rolling boil. Boiling kombu can release bitterness. Step 3. When steam rises and the water is hot but not boiling, about 3 to 5 minutes on many stoves, remove the kombu. You can slice it thin and save it for stews or salads, or compost it. Removing it early keeps the broth bright and keeps iodine concentration moderate. Tip: I like to save the kombu pieces and add them to a pot of beans while they cook. It adds flavor and a mineral boost. Step 4. If using ginger, add the thin slices now and lower the heat. Let it steep for 3 to 5 minutes. The aroma will lift the broth and gently aid digestion. Step 5. Remove the pot from the heat. Measure 2 tablespoons of miso into a small bowl. Ladle 2 tablespoons of warm broth into the bowl and whisk until smooth. This is tempering, and it protects miso's live compounds. I like to taste a tiny spoonful when it's tempered. It's that soft, savory moment where you know if you want more depth. Step 6. Pour the tempered miso back into the pot and stir gently. Taste the broth. If you want deeper color or saltiness, add up to a teaspoon of soy sauce or tamari. Remember, you can always add more, but you can't take it away. Step 7. Ladle the broth into a cup. Garnish with sliced scallion if you like. Hold the cup between your hands. Inhale the steam and take a small sip. Notice the umami, the sea salt minerality, the gentle warmth. Sip slowly. Take a moment with that sip. Feel the warmth in your hands. Breathe in the steam. This is nourishment and a signal to your nervous system that you're safe. Let the body relax. Step 8. Storage and frequency. Keep leftovers in a sealed jar in the refrigerator for up to 3 days. Reheat gently. For most people, 1 cup a day or a few times a week is pleasant and supportive. If you have thyroid disease, limit frequency and consult your clinician. Quick variations. Swap kombu for wakame or a few dried shiitake mushrooms to lower iodine. Choose chickpea miso for soy-free options. Add a squeeze of lemon for brightness or a tiny splash of sesame oil for richness. A short research note to anchor this. One small clinical line of work suggests that regular, modest intake of fermented foods is associated with improved self-reported digestive comfort and modest increases in microbial diversity. The effect sizes are small and context matters, but it supports the idea that fermented pantry staples, used thoughtfully, can be part of a balanced approach to digestive wellness. Put another way, it helps some people, and it's low risk when done with awareness. So try it, notice how you feel, and adjust. Now, let's be direct about safety. If you have diagnosed thyroid disease, are pregnant, or take thyroid medications, check with your healthcare provider before adding kombu regularly. If you're on a sodium-restricted plan, choose low-sodium miso or dilute the broth. For soy allergies, use chickpea miso or a mushroom dashi. This is supportive food, not medical treatment. Persistent or severe digestive symptoms deserve professional care. A sourcing tip. Buy kombu from reputable sellers. Look for dark, clean leaves without off smells. Choose unpasteurized miso if you want live cultures, or pasteurized if you prefer shelf-stable safety. Store kombu in a cool, dry place. If you made this with us, notice how your body responds over the next hour. Does your stomach feel calmer? Do you feel a little more centered? Small, repeatable rituals like this can change how we respond to daily stressors. We'd love to hear about your version. Did you use chickpea miso? Did you swap in mushrooms? Send us a voice message or DM on Instagram. We read your notes and often feature listener twists on the show. If this felt helpful, please subscribe to Earthy Remedy so you don't miss future recipes and stories. Share this episode with a friend who enjoys simple, nourishing kitchen rituals. Thank you for sharing this quiet cup with us. Take a deep breath, drink some water, and be kind to your body. Listen to your body. Trust the earth. Feel the difference. This is Earthy Remedy. Until next time, enjoy your broth.